today, many of our people, including in the government, are quite muddled up. They are thinking that maybe if we secularize yoga, if we show it as a sort of a kind of a, you know, available equally in the context of any religion, not part of Hinduism, not part of any faith, they think that maybe we'll market it better, it'll be more successful. I think it's a very serious blunder, and this is happening because our own people do not understand the philosophy. They only understand some asanas, and maybe they understand some mantra technique or something, but they have not understood the deep metaphysics, the deep cosmology that yoga is part of, and that it cannot be separated from. They have not looked at how attempts to decouple it from the metaphysics are actually not not authentic, and how they're creating a problem. So my concern is that we are now doing this yoga day, and we are popularizing soft power more or less like a brand, more or less like a fashion, more or less, but not something that is. I think the people doing it are still not very solidly sure of what is non-translatable about it. What is that you cannot pluck out and graft it onto a new metaphysics? What will go wrong? What will be lost if if you know the uh, uh, the basic basic ideas of yoga are removed and Christianized, westernized, secularized. So I feel that this is the problem we're facing, and now there is this controversy on whether this yoga DVD they'll announce this video will have Om. I think it should have not only Om, it has to explain that yoga is the whole Patanjali Yoga Sutra is talks about guna, the guna theories, that is part of it. It talks about the nature of the Atman, the nature of the self. It talks about Ishwar. It talks about mantra. There are all these things. And Patanjali is not the only yoga system. We should talk about Kashmir Shaivism, which has a yoga system, a very, very profound yoga system, and so on. So there's many yogic philosophers in India. Westerners have taken these apart point by point and digested them, written thousands of dissertations and hundreds of books and so on. Our own people are doing a very superficial job, and our own people are often the students of the Westerners, learning from them whatever they can, and being very appreciative of it. So I do not feel very comfortable and very secure, even though we are celebrating, and I want to be part of the celebration, and I want to be very thankful that we are doing this. But I think it's a very, very small step, and a lot more needs to be happening.